We're still rolling.
Okay, guys, whenever you're ready. Where do you think we should start?
Let's start at the beginning.
All right, so that means going back to 2007.
More U.S. troops arrived in Iraq this week.
The American people are safer.
The overall strategy is failed.
It was the height of the Iraq War. It was a very polarizing issue between Democrats and Republicans.
We think back to that time as some sort of bipartisan heaven compared to now, but it certainly wasn't.
Kurt Campbell and I were working at a very well-established think tank in Washington, and we both, as national security professionals, thought, whether you were for or against the war, we have to find a way for the United States to responsibly meet its objectives and conclude this war. I had proposed this study and was told that I couldn't undertake the study at the time because it would be too polarizing. So we started to have some conversations about maybe there's a better way to construct a think tank. We started talking to other people, and the first reaction was, "You're crazy. Do not do this. You are at the best think tank in town. Why would you risk your careers? Why would you risk security? Why would you do this? Washington doesn't need another think tank. You're nuts." But we really believed in what we were doing.
In 2009, after I completed my time with Senator McCain, I thought I should take a look at think tanks around town, and the opportunity to come to CNAS was a little bit of a risk because it was certainly less established than the other places. The biggest thing that attracted me was the ability to be bold and to really identify what I thought were the biggest national security questions facing the country. The next thing you know, I was at this little think tank and had joined as a senior fellow. Fast forward all the way till today, I think the thing that I am personally most proud of is that CNAS is at least as relevant today as it was when I joined this organization 14 years ago.
Kurt and I were very ambitious, but I think CNAS has exceeded our wildest dreams at the time. To be one of the, if not the most respected national security think tank in Washington, to have our work having directly impacted U.S. and allied policies, to think of all the young people we have trained and developed over the years. It's very exciting work. We've never tried to be the biggest. We've always tried to be the best. We really tried to focus on where's their white space? Where can we do something new and different? What gets me most excited about the Building the Future campaign is not just continuing to do the great work that we do. It is the chance to go into that future white space, to stay on that cutting edge, to be bold and innovative, and continue, even in this environment, to be bipartisan. We cannot do this work without you. This is a moment where new ideas are desperately needed, new ways of doing business are desperately needed. This organization is committed to defining those new ideas and those new approaches, and you can make all the difference with your support.
We don't want to grow for the sake of growth, but we do want this organization to last forever, because as long as there is a United States that has a national security policy, we want there to be a CNAS that is trying to contribute to making that better. So we're incredibly grateful to those who have already made major commitments to support CNAS in the Building the Future campaign. We've come a long way, and we hope that you will join us in keeping CNAS indispensable to U.S. national security.